Good evening. A number of my colleagues are here, so I think being in the university system as vice chancellors, we have a huge challenge producing people for the global market. For one thing, we got to stop our students from getting onto the streets and also getting them to learn something and develop their skills. I think the UGC today is facing the same challenges that we were facing in the last 2 decades or 3 decades for that matter. I think in 2004, when our country was going through the same crisis in the education sector, something that the UGC wanted to do was to change the education system in the country. So, what they did was they looked around and they picked a man, and I happened to be that man, in 2004 to set up the first entrepreneurial university in the country. Now, so as a result, I had to give up a lot of the work that I was doing in Colombo and go and join them. For example, I remember we were engaged in cleaning up the Colombo city under Mayor Karu Jasuri at that time, where Mr. Eran Vikramaratne used to come. And he used to be also involved in the same thing that we were doing. So, of course, he went on to become the NDB chairman after that, right? But I must tell you that the issues that we faced 20, 30 years ago are also the same issues that we are facing today. Now, when I was asked to change the system, I had to think, what is it really that we're really trying to deliver to our students? So I had to give a value proposition. Now, my predecessor gave a value proposition and some of the elements of the value proposition. But I will tell you, the value proposition that I give to my students is clearly threefold. Clearly threefold. And they keep that in their head all the time when they're working on this. It's number one, knowledge and your skills. Number two is your relationship. How do you really engage? Number three is image. That is what Future Minds have done, building up a huge brand and such a huge value for all of you who have come here who like to be associated with this. So, keeping these three in mind, I developed this strategy so that the students really can be going to the workplace with this value proposition. Now, of course, there are lots of ingredients in this value proposition. For example, when you say knowledge and skills, knowledge is what you choose to learn in the university. Now, in the skills sector, only the problem comes. Because there are so much of competition from the academics to put skills of different types into the curriculum. But I must tell you that I chose 5 skills that were never heard of in the curriculum before, and they became core components of the curriculum. Number one, communication as a skill. Then analytical skills. I brought in a subject called quantitative reasoning. It's not just statistics, it's not just numerical analysis or statistics or anything like that. It is really quantitative reasoning. How to solve problems in real life. Third is English, because all our programs in the university were run in English medium, and the students, wherever they came from, in the country, they had to go through this learning process. So we had to give them special training, and it was compulsory that they get through all the English programs. Now, most of the universities have really started working on the language skills. Unfortunately, I find still there are huge gaps in this essential skill. The fourth one is the Tamil skill for our Sinhala students, and also the Sinhala skill for all the Tamil students, compulsory. Finally is the computing skill.